In this video, we're going to take a look at Activity 3.1.3, Basic Inputs Programming, Part 5B, dealing with the optical sensor using VEX code V5 and the VEX V5 test bed. And we're going to look at see about how do we detect an object utilizing our new optical sensor. So they give us a program here that we're going to build, and they want us to go ahead and test out and observe the program. So they're going to download, and they want us to try out a few different observations, and that will pretty much finish out for Part 5B. So let's go ahead and move into VEX code. Part 5B, I'm going to go ahead and again, just like in the activity, we can go ahead and say optical sensor detecting an object. We're going to grab another comment block, and we want to go ahead and turn optical sensor LED on at 100%. And we're going to see what kind of commands we need. So I'm going to go to sensing, and under the optical sensor, we want to go ahead and say to turn the light power on to 100%, which will be the first thing. Type in a value of 100% and then set the LED light to on. Then we'll grab another comment block, choosing that, and we'll say when object found, we want to go ahead and print a message to the screen. So we'll go ahead and say control. We're going to grab the wait until. We want to say, okay, down in sensing, does the optical sensor find an object? Does it detect an object? And then we want to go ahead and under looks, set the fill color to yellow on the brain, and then print object found on the brain. So let's go ahead and see what we get when we run this program. So I'm going to download, and I'm going to go ahead and hit the run key. So here's where we end up having our optical sensor. You can see the lights turned on down here, so at the bottom, and then now we're waiting to see if it detects an object. So I'm going to go ahead and stick my hand several feet away or pretty close and see what we get. And there we can kind of tell that we've got a little yellow bar here that will go through and print object found that we see right here on the screen. So this allows us to see if there's any objects that get found or to get shown as you use this sensor. So there's going to be a few questions here that they want to go through and have us answer as far as this goes. Run the program again, slowly move your hand toward the sensor. It says observe what happens as you get inches away, and just kind of play around with this code and see what you kind of get. As far as some of the real life examples could be used and things of that nature. So we're going to go ahead and finish out this video on Part 5B, and we're going to move on to Part 5C in the next video, which is called determining hue. And for this code, if you're wanting to go ahead and share this, you can always click the share button. We'll go ahead and share the PDF of it. Click save. And then to get ready for Part 5C, and go to File, Save As. Go ahead and select and change this over to 5C. Hit Save. And I'm going to go ahead and grab, we're probably looking at Part 5C, looking ahead. We're going to keep these first two comment blocks. I'm going to drag these off and go ahead and get rid of them. And we'll start changing some of the stuff here in the next video with it.